Hello everybody, Ben here today, and we still have some bit of a flood cleanup, I guess you could say. Behind me is PawPaw's shop, his little workhouse. His man cave is over there. That's more towards the front of his house. But behind me is what you could call it's just his shop. It's like his work area, so he keeps his tools and stuff like that. The amount of water in there was roughly the same as in the other house, about 3 feet, somewhere around there was roughly how much water got in here. So today there are some rooms that were not quite clean, that are still not quite cleaned out yet. There's just been so much other stuff to worry about that he's hasn't really been focusing on this thing for too much. So today I'm going to be basically cleaning up one of the rooms for him. It's going to be one of the storage rooms, mostly for painting and stuff. He calls it the paint room, even though it was originally a bathroom back when this was actually a house. For those of you who don't know, my mom was the first person to actually live in this building back when it was actually a house, 35 years ago. And then after she moved out, I think Kim lived in it for a while. And then Buddy, Buddy and Steph, Buddy lived in this house for a little while when I was really little. Buddy lived in here. And then Tony lived in here until, about 10 years ago, when after Peepat died, G's mother, her husband, old Pops, G's father, had, dementia and couldn't take care of himself. He moved to a G for the last few months of his life. And then the house that was originally over there was a big white mobile home that was moved down there, and that's where Tony lives now. So there have been quite a few people who have lived here over the years. And then about a couple of years ago, Papa turned it into his man cave. And not his man cave, his shop, his workplace. So that's what this place is behind me. As I said, one of the rooms seems to be fixed. We got most of the other rooms fixed. The B room, which as you can tell from the title, is most like where he kept his bee stuff. There was another side room. Oh my gosh. There was a box that had a tarp in it. And when I opened it, thankfully I had an N95 to protect me from mold. When I opened this box, through my mask, it smelled so horrible. I didn't even unravel it because there was a huge tarp in there or something. I didn't unravel it. I took like the big thing and I just onto the trailer. I didn't want to deal with that. It smelled horrible. I guess something was living in it, a rat or something was living in it, because there have been rats out here. A rat was living in it when the flood came up, and it came in, the water got in and it just drowned and died. I don't know. I didn't unravel it. I didn't really care. But yeah, that happened, and so I'm gonna go ahead and get started right about now. But yeah, as you can see, it's quite fashioned in my nose quite well. It makes my cheeks look weird. I don't like that, but whatever. I'm not gonna film my face. Just anyway, as long as you keep that horrible mold out, should be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all how everything looks in here. I don't know why, I just kind of tore that out for some reason. It was disgusting black mold all over the place. So we got a lot of that stuff cleaned out. This is gonna stay in here. This is all wood, the door frame. Some of this is like Christmas decorations. So that's gonna stay up in here, however. We got most of this cleaned out. We got the filing cabinet cleaned out. All the stuff that was on top of this old bathtub was cleaned out. Everything that was back here was cleaned out pretty well. Floor is gonna be a whole nother task that we're not doing today. I don't know if at all, but cleaning the floor is gonna be just something totally different that we do not, or we cannot worry about today. So this is the paint up here. It was, well, yeah, it was up here, or this has always been up here. The paint that was down here was moved in there. And so this has always been here. None of this paint got wet during the flooding at all. The paint that was moved was, or is, in here. It's all up in there. This is the front. There's some more back in there. It should still be fine. It was sealed. If some flood water got into it, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. If we have to use it, we'll worry about it then. But I think for now, it's not going to be a big issue. That some of the flood water might have got into it or not. But yeah, so we were able to get most of this cleaned out, or what we wanted to get cleaned out. But yeah, I just want to show you just how bad the mold is in here. Look at all this crap. This is insanity. There's just some of it. This is darker colored paint. This is white paint, so it really just shows through here. This is why you really cannot be in here without a mask like I'm wearing right now, an N95, that are designed to handle mold, spores, and also asbestos and other pathogens that can be carried in crap like this. So it's important that you wear one of these. And I gave one to PawPaw's so that if he has to come in here, he can wear it. Because I know breathing in this stuff is not good for him at all. It wouldn't be good for me, but it'd be really not good for him, especially with his age. Here, you can just see how crazy it is. But yeah, that's all for in here. I think that's it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all for in here. But we'll just have to think about what the future of this building's going to be, because I don't really know, honestly. Well, finally got that paint room done. Got that mask off and wiped off my face, because if there's anything that I have from, I remember from the summers of 2020 and even 2021 is that those masks on your face really cause sweat to accumulate all over here. And quite a bit during the summer of 2020, especially having to wear a mask at work and stuff like that. I remember I would always have this really horrible line of acne all around here that was caused by the mask wearing, of the sweat that was built up on my face, and I would just have to scrub when I take a shower or a bath, and I just have to drench my face in alcohol to try to keep the acne at bay that would accumulate during the sweat pooling that would happen all through here. So that is one thing that I have that used to happen a lot that I remember that I really do not I am not nostalgic for, things I do not remember fondly. But as you can see, this is PawPaw's shop over here. That's the side door over there. Yeah, that way. And there's the main door this way with the front porch. The front porch and the back is what we're going to be working on next week. Today specifically is Thursday, June 13th. So yeah, that's something we're going to be working on next week, not this week. That's going to be a big job too, because there's a lot of stuff back there that needs to be cleaned up. And I'm looking forward to that, because I don't like snakes, and I fear that behind the shop there's all those boards, and that's just like a snake breeding ground, and I'm not looking forward to that at all. But whatever, we'll just wear boots and gloves, hopefully, to keep us safe. But anyway, that's all for today. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Daily Life and Adventures of Ben. Sorry, when I say it too fast, it mumbles. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in today. As I've said before, click the bell down below for notifications for when I post. Subscribe if you like my content. And yeah. Oh, I don't know. I saw something again. He just run across the field. That was very weird. I don't know. Sorry. But anyway, so yeah, thank y'all for tuning in today. And yeah, thank you.